Hey Libra, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Let's take a look into your weekly reading for the 10th through the 16th of this month, the month of November. And yeah, let's get into it. It's going to be a general read. We're going to pull 9 cards. I may not clarify. And then we'll look into a love message for you. So, Libra. Oh, that was not good. I apologize if my shuffling is loud. I'm going to get a new microphone later this week, so rest assured it won't be so bad later. I'll be making some slow, gradual changes throughout, I don't know, the next few months with the channel and, just my setting in general. So we've got the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse. I don't read reversals, but I just feel compelled to kind of look into it like this. This for me is, this here is giving me the energy of the need for honesty, for like real, genuine honesty here to be brought forth, because with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups here, someone who is secure within themselves, someone who is confident and emotionally secure within themselves, typically doesn't have a problem being open and honest and just straightforward. Like someone in this energy doesn't have that desire to be deceitful. So you're being asked to embody this energy of your genuine, authentic self, bringing that part of you out. Ten of Wands is here. I'm reading this very differently. I don't know. It's just how it started. That's too many. But I feel like, because if you haven't been doing this, it's been weighing heavily on you. Maybe you feel like you have to put on a certain, maybe you feel like you have to put on a facade. Maybe you feel like you have to be a certain way, act a certain way to satisfy other people. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's not authentic. It's calling you to do the opposite of whatever it is that you're doing. That's bringing this heaviness upon your shoulders, Libra. Knight of Cups here, the Princess of Cups, the Lovers. Alright, I guess we'll just go with the 9-card spread at this point. It's weird. Princess of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So, Libra, I'm going to try to read this without clarifying. In the past, I feel like either you or someone had presented an offer. Someone here had presented an offer of emotions to the other. And it's interesting. It's interesting because in this top row, I should probably get these cards out of here. I don't need them. But we have, so in this top row, we have the Knight of Cups, the Princess of Cups, and the Lovers. And I'm reading them vertically, from past, present, and future. Sorry, don't mind my dog, he's doing something. But what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Cups and the Princess of Cups, like these two are not necessarily like a match or anything like that, but the Knight of Cups here, he's comfortably and openly giving his cup of love, wanting to give it to this princess. And Princess of Cups, she dreams about love and she fantasizes about, you know, being in a loving and romantic relationship, but she may tend to be invulnerable at times. And you know, maybe not so much either. She might also be very happy that someone is doing this and she might just jump on it. But regardless, however it had been received, this offer, the decision to either accept it or refuse it came at a cost. That's what I'm saying. It came at a cost here. 1 second, Libra. My life is full of just random distractions of all kinds. Okay. It's just my son won't be home for a while. I keep forgetting about daylight savings time, and you know, I was enthused right before, and all of last week I was just so tired. And before that, the week before that, and I'm getting better, but like it's early evening. It's like 5, and I'm ready for bed. I'm ready for bed. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I should probably make some coffee. However the offer was, however it was taken, however it was offered, whether it was rejected or accepted, this was, I don't know, a very challenging ordeal. It ended up, we have the Ten of Swords here in the past underneath the Knight of Cups, and the Princess of Swords is in the environment in the past. Someone here was like tracing back their steps. That's what I'm getting here with the Princess of Swords. It's like they were really scrutinizing how they approached the other person, and really trying to identify what they did wrong. That's weird. Not really, but it looks like maybe the offer was refused, if that was the case, because this person fell into a really tumultuous cycle of having a hard time accepting the rejection. This is what I'm seeing here. Somebody harbored the fear of rejection, but they offered their cup of love to somebody nonetheless, and in the end they were rejected, and they were having to face a deep seated wound that ultimately was for their own um, for their own growth. That's what I'm seeing. Their own evolution and individual evolution. Now I'm just trying to say long words. I've been talking way too much. This person here is really trying to, in the past, really trying to figure out where they went wrong, what they did to have gotten rejected. But I feel like ultimately, you know, they did go through the process of letting go of this fear of rejection over time. It took a while, but they realized that, you know, it was okay. It was okay that that happened. It can happen in the future. It's not the end of the world. They're gonna survive. This person may have never been rejected before in their lives. This may be somebody that is very much sought after. Maybe they're very attractive and you know, very well liked. This is a highly valued individual, let's just say. And this person has in the past gotten rejected. And it doesn't, you know, this is the Knight of Cups. This is not like a teenager, or I mean, it could be a young adult, but I'm getting like this could be like a middle-aged masculine. And to go through life that long without really ever having to deal with something like that, which would be like a minuscule type of, you know, issue to the next person. To this person, this was like, I want to say, detrimental to their ego. Like, this really, it didn't bruise their ego, it shattered their ego. And that was part of their healing process, was for them to balance out into a healthy amount of egoism, I guess, if you want to say. Like, this really this process humbled this person. This process forced this person to grow and to I don't know, to not be so egocentric. That may have been part of the lesson for this person. And if this person is you, Libra, and with your overall energy telling you that you need to be more authentic and comfortable in doing so, you know, maybe maybe in the past for so long you had been behaving and carrying yourself in a way that was truly foreign to who you truly were inside. Catch my drift? Princess of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles for the current energy. Princess of Cups, this you know, this is an energy. This could possibly be like the person that rejected you. Reverse the roles if that resonates. But this energy is, like I said, this can be like a fickle energy. Not really fickle, but not very reliable, let's just say. She is very nurturing. The Princess of Cups, this is a very nurturing, very caring energy. She's like always there when you need her. She's always there, willing to help you in whatever it is that you're doing at that moment. And she's more than happy to do so. And then she ends up burning herself out and realizing that she has no healthy boundaries set for herself. This is like the ultimate people pleaser, and it's like kind of, I don't know, weird that I am describing her this way, because there are, you know, many other ways, many other traits that she possesses, but these are what came to the forefront of my mind. And with that being said, this person just as well as you, Libra, may have had this deeply buried wound of some sort that ultimately resulted in them being a people pleaser and not being authentic to themselves. Like, they weren't being real with themselves. Like, it's almost like this person, like I said, this is a people pleaser. She completely disregards her own needs of different kinds go unmet because she puts others first. And it's like, this is so strange. If this individual had been offered love and they rejected it, she may have felt like she was not worthy of it, or maybe she felt like she was not equipped enough to accept such offer, because, you know, this is serious. You know, these are people's emotions that are at stake. So maybe she became fearful of possibly hurting you. And I don't know how this person rejected it. Let's see. 18 minutes already. Jeez. The Fool. So this is Aries energy. How did she reject it? This so, like, Aries energy can definitely, when Aries energy affects those around it in a negative way, it's usually because this person is coming off as being insensitive. Like, I'm an Aries sun. I'm more laxed. I'm more laid back, as you can see. I have a lot of water and earth placements, not so much air. I mean, not so concentrated, let's just say, because it's, you know, not as concentrated as water and earth, but I'm more, I can be passive. I can be rambunctious at times, especially with my kid. I'm just a versatile living being, and I've came across as being insensitive towards others before, when I lacked, a certain level of self-awareness, of course. This is really, I would have to say, in my teens and possibly my early 20s. I don't think, but around that time. And that's when I started realizing that, you know, certain subtle things that I was doing was coming off as insensitive, and it was actually, you know, kind of hurting other people's feelings without me even knowing that I was doing it. So this person may have somehow came off insensitive. Their gesture towards you, Libra, was maybe insensitive. I mean, maybe this person accepted it in an insensitive, or possibly like in an ungrateful way, and maybe you didn't like that and you took it back. I don't know. I'm not even clarifying. Why am I doing this? So we have the Ten of Cups here. I feel like, and I flipped it right side up because it was in reverse. But like I said, I don't read reversals. I only did it with the Seven of Swords here in the beginning, and that's just how I'm doing it because I'm reading the cards. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands behind that. Okay. I also see here, Libra, that so the Fool could also have been that this person may have veered off into another direction once you offered this love. Hopefully that's not the case. First thing that I got was this person did something insensitive. Something that you found in particular to be insensitive, and you didn't like that. You took it as a form of rejection, whatever this was. And so I think you took it back. And you know, I said in the beginning, you were tracing back your steps. You were trying to figure out what you did that made this person want to do whatever it is that they did in an insensitive manner. My God. Wow, a lot of hurt feelings. I'm getting a lot of hurt feelings. A lot of hurt feelings from misconceptions that were needing to be cleared, like the air needed to be cleared between you and somebody. Oh my gosh, what a tough reading, Libra. The air needs to be cleared between you and somebody if this is still an ongoing thing. So in the environment right now, there's some sort of, so with the Four of Pentacles being here and the Nine of Pentacles, if this is the other person, this person is really keeping to themselves, like they're minding their own business, and they're not, I feel like they're almost, they seem like they're not approachable, but I don't think that's the case. I think they're unaware. I honestly think that this person, they're coming off as the Princess of Cups, okay? So they have a soft heart, a very warm nature to them. And, you know, when somebody like this gets viewed in a certain light that is not accurate, that paints them as, you know, something that really doesn't represent them, you know, i.e. being an insensitive, you know, jerk. When somebody like that is looked upon like that, this most certainly makes this type of person revert back into, you know, like in their shell, because that's how they protect themselves. They go into isolation. That's why a lot of water signs do this. This is why they put their walls up when misconceptions occur. Wow, that's most likely why they seem so wrapped up and so busy with themselves, and possibly maybe even seeming like they're not approachable at this point in time, because they feel like you already have a particular image of them in your mind, so they don't even want to bother with it, because in all reality, somebody that is highly empathetic like this, it hurts their feelings to be looked at as, you know, insensitive, and then to, you know, have, you know, something like a love offer being taken away from them. You know, you get what I mean, like for a love offer to be taken back from them. Like that would hurt a lot, especially for someone that's sensitive. I think there needs to be like some sort of meeting between you two. We have the Lovers here in the future. The Lovers, the Arch card, which is in place of the Temperance card, and the Hermit. For the Lovers here, what is this going to be about? Is it going to be, you know, a decision that needs to be made, or is it some sort of union? We got the Three of Swords. My hair looks like I've been busy doing something. By the end of readings, Libra, like when I first start a reading, I make sure, you know, my hair isn't all, you know, sticky looking and full of flyaways and whatnot. But towards the end of every reading, my hair looks like I just got done doing something strenuous. I hate it. And my makeup too, like because I'm looking down, I don't know, my eyeliner starts smearing and I just look like a hot mess towards the end. I hate it. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm unapologetic about it too right now. So we've got the Three of Swords here. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom. But we've got the Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles here. Somebody or both parties here are going to have the opportunity to make things right. That's what I'm saying here. And the reason why I'm getting that type of energy with these three cards is because of the Queen of Pentacles in the middle. The Queen of Pentacles, all the queens have gone through their lifetimes with experiences that have basically forged their identity, you know, as female figures. And you know, they learn their lessons throughout their lives. They learn what works. They learn what has, you know, certainly not worked. and you know, you move forward with a new way of doing things, whatever that looks like. I feel like there will be an opportunity for you, if you were the one who is still wanting to offer you know, an opportunity in love with this person. If you're still wanting to do that, you're going to have this opportunity to make things right by uh, by coming up with a different type of approach. I don't know. I don't know what that means. A different type of approach. I don't know what you did the first time when you presented this offer, but, or this could also be both of you. Your person here may, you know, I think once your person understands that you are wanting to try this again, they're going to follow suit in making sure that they're more self-aware in how they're projecting at that moment, you know. And this can result in you two being able to build something together, because it seems like these are two water energies, watery court cards. The princesses are not attributed to any particular sign, but you know, these are both water elements, and you two are deeply emotional, and probably deeply emotional towards one another. Both of you may have deep emotions for the other, and so you can seize the opportunity in the near future to make things right, or you know, just continue to leave this out in the cold. But I feel like with the, it's crazy, we've got the Lovers and the Temperance card right underneath it. You know, these are the opposites of one another. Gemini and Sagittarius energy. Yeah. If it was flipped the other way, it would be like the correct order, like sequential order of how the union of two different parts merged, or you know, occur. And that all happens with the healing process first, with the alchemization, initiating this union. So you two are going to have the opportunity to alchemize the energy between you two and create, you know, union with one another. Got the Hermit here. This is very solitary energy, very contradicting. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of getting this energy of, once you two get to the point, if you were to go through this alchemy together in the future, if you two were to do so, you both will have gained the understanding of how this, you know, unfortunate situation, how it began in the very beginning. And it's going to be very, I don't know, I want to say insightful, but it's like when you two realize how the other one felt at the moment when the misconception occurred, it's gonna be very like revealing to both of you. And it's going to probably deepen the feelings and emotions that you both have for one another. It's going to strengthen your bond. Wow, Libra. I like this reading. I liked it a lot. But, you know, that's what it's all about. It's when we are in these dynamics, it's all about being willing to come together to truly understand what the other person is going through. You know, it's a big part of any partnership. The level of empathy that, you know, both people should carry, because there's a lot of couples that, you know, barely have any type of empathy or concern for their mate. You know, we all know this all too well, unfortunately, but, you know, when you truly care for another person's well-being and for their emotions and how, you know, certain things affect them, it hits a nerve. I want to say, not it's a nerve. It really touches you like nothing else, you know. It provides you a level of understanding of, you know, of how deep your connection with one another truly is. Libra. Okay, Libra. Use this deck. This is going to be a love message for you, Libra. What would this person say right now, Libra? Nine of Cups. With this person currently being, you know, embodying the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, and now the Nine of Cups coming out, this person would really want you to know that they're perfectly fine without you. They truly don't need you in their lives. They're not going to die without you. They're fine without you, but the Lovers, I feel like they would like to have you in their life. Yeah, for sure. And to heal with you, to alchemize the situation between you two, transform it to something better, that both of you feel this connection was truly meant to be experienced, how it's truly meant to be experienced between you two. That's what your person wants to tell you. They want to feel this connection with you in its highest form. Yeah, they're done with the fighting. They with the Empress here, I feel like this person, you know, with the Princess of Cups and now the Empress, I feel like this person, like I said, they're fine without you. They're happy without you. They don't need you, but they are like yearning to love you. It's like they are just ready to just smother you with their love, with all the love that they have for you. That's funny. They want to grow this connection, and they want this connection to reach its potential in all different aspects, you know. They want to have they want to reach stability with you, a sense of groundedness within this connection, because I think as of now this connection is, you know, ungrounded, and well, you two have not even really come in contact with one another again yet. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. This is saying to either, you know, walk away from whatever feelings, whatever heavy hurt feelings you have left residually from what happened initially. Walk away from all that so that you can truly experience a new beginning with this person, because they're waiting for you. The Empress is behind the Ace of Pentacles here. This person here is waiting for this new opportunity of love that you want to give them. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just reading the cards, okay? Don't get frustrated with me, Libra. I hope this helped. You know, I hope that you could take something out of the cards that came out. And yeah, so until next time, Libra, take care.